Hi, it's Kate Ferguson, political editor at The Sun on Sunday, and here's my weekly PMQs sketch. MPs were put firmly on the naughty step in PMQs. Common Speaker Sir Lindsay Hoyle was furious at his unruly class of politicians for being too noisy, rude and downright obnoxious in recent weeks. Wearing a billowing black gown and spectacles that made him look like a head teacher at some ultra-strict 1950s boarding school, he gave them a firm tongue lashing.
And there has been an escalation in unhelpful exchanges across the floor of the House from sedentary positions and the attempted use of props. Some of the language used in questions has also fallen short of the standards and good temper and moderation that should characterise the proceedings of this House. I know there is a general election approaching, but I would urge honourable members on both sides of the House to exercise greater self-restraint in their choice of words and in their general behaviour.
So Lindsay looked as though any minute now he might reach behind his desk and pull out a cane. Usually mischievous MPs hung their heads in shame. Some slipped their mobile phones away. "Sorry, sir," they may as well have all said. Then up popped Sir Keir Starmer with his first question. He asked about Tory MP George Freeman, who has recently claimed he had to pack in his job as a minister because the £120,000 salary simply wasn't enough to pay his mortgage.
Mr. Speaker, one of the most difficult experiences for any member of this House is speaking to those at the sharp end of this government's cost of living crisis. So nobody could fail to be moved by the plight of the member for Mid Norfolk. His mortgage has gone up £1,200 a month. He's been forced to quit his dream job to pay for it. A Tory MP counting the cost of Tory chaos. After 14 years, have we finally discovered what they meant when they said, "We're all in this together"?
Hang on, was the usually sombre Sir Keir trying to play the school clown? Labour MPs belly laughed a little too hard, grateful their leader had finally cracked a joke. Across the aisle, Tory head girl Theresa May allowed herself a flicker of a smile. But Mr Freeman was nowhere to be seen. Perhaps he was off behind the bike sheds having a fag before Rishi Sunak bans them all. Keir and Rishi traded the blows on the usual subjects.
And paying more each and every month because they crashed the economy.
It's the same old Labour Party, Mr Speaker. No plan and back to square one with higher taxes.
Tories Tom Hunt and Jill Mortimer were giggling and sharing secret chats. Jacob Rees-Mogg looked around sheepishly before sensing his moment and fleeing out the back door. And former Chief Whip Wendy Morton was hot on his heels, her Thatcher-esque handbag nearly whacking her colleagues on the way out. Finally, the clock struck 12:30 p.m. and class, or what was left of it, was dismissed. Not a moment too soon.